Y'all, I am in a Cheryl Lynn mood tonight. Even though it's in the nighttime, we gonna play another. Yes, indeed, y'all. Happy Thursday. How are y'all doing today, y'all? 50 Cent, y'all. He is a hot mess. Hey, my baby Jabil Peterson says salute. Beautiful. Smash the like button. Everyone coming in the building. Y'all, 50 Cent then did an interview again today. And hey P Band, I think it is. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome in the building, everybody. How was y'all day? Hey, Deborah, how are you? Too cool. Welcome in. Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy holidays for y'all who celebrate. Y'all know I love Christmas and I love the holidays and I love the decorate and I love festivities when it comes to Christmas. But y'all, happy Thursday. We gotta do a self check. I ain't been live like that in a minute, but y'all know I love to do my self check. I like to check on my family. How are y'all doing? How was y'all's day on a scale from 1 to 10? Mine was at least a 9. Got a lot done. Still, of course, need to do a lot. You know, it's always things I got to do, but at least I got a lot accomplished. How was y'all's day? How was y'all's day? I want to know how. Okay, Deborah says a 10. Yes, indeed. PB says, when you have been, where have you been? We have seen you. We haven't seen you in a sec. I know. Y'all know I had a situation. You know, I can't talk about it really, but you know, I'm healing. You know, things are getting a little better for me. So, you know, I'm starting to go live more. But can't really talk much about it, but I'm like doing a little better, you know. But thank you so much. I miss you guys. Y'all know I miss my family, especially around the holidays, because y'all know we love the holidays, right? We love the holidays. So thank you for that, because I miss y'all too. I miss my family too, but we gonna talk about 50 Cent. 50 Cent is on Troll Patrol. Like he has his active duty Troll Patrol pass out right now. He is going off. I mean, he's going ham. Going on these interviews. People are giving him a lot of kudos on these videos that he's on the documentary that he's done. Cause y'all know the 4-part docu-series, y'all. It was good. Hey, love it myself. How are you? Welcome. I'm telling you, it is going down. But he did an interview today, 50 Cent on obtaining Diddy footage, docuseries, and more. So we are going to do a reaction because I'm telling you, Diddy, he was one to get over on everybody. And this was the worst time that he could have did this, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Diddy is a mess. Hold on, let me plug in my thing because I may sound too loud. Hold on real quick. Let me plug in my microphone and make sure it's on. Hold on just a second, y'all. Don't y'all go nowhere. Be loud. Okay. I think it's on. Can y'all hear me? Microphone check. Microphone check. Can y'all hear me? I should have been singing with this. I should have been singing the Cheryl. Wait, hold on. Oh snap! Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Hold on, y'all. We got to play this music. Hold on. One more song. Can put a one in the chat? Can we do one more song? Smash the like button, y'all. Can we play one more song? Put a one or a yes. Can we play one more song? Can we play one more song, y'all? Can we play just one more? Okay. Cause this is Betty Wright. Do y'all know Betty Wright? Y'all know I'm maybe showing my age. Hold on, wait a minute. Now I'm showing my age. Okay, Sharice. Hey, Dr. Sharice, how are you? Tournalist, welcome everybody. Okay, do y'all know about Betty Wright? Because I mean, this is a song that 50 Cent needs to have in the docu-series. Because y'all know that 50 Cent, and we're gonna get into it, that 50 Cent is doing a part 2. 50 Cent is doing a part 2, and I think that I'm gonna recommend that he plays this song right here, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna recommend that he play this song right here because Diddy was a mess, y'all, and he had a whole lot of Jezebels. Y'all know this song. I know y'all old heads. Y'all know this song. We gonna recommend that 50 Cent play this in one of the docu-series, y'all. Diddy was having a real good time in them Hollywood streets with them Jezebels. Uh-oh. Get it, Betty Right. Y'all know about Betty, right? Diddy said tonight is a night that you make him a woman or a man. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Hey, Teron, how are you? Hey, Diddy having fun? Oh yeah, he's turning up. Oh yeah. Hold on, we just gotta play this one last song, and then we're gonna get to the interview and do the reaction, y'all. Diddy was messing with them young girls every first time. Get it, Betty. Hey. Get it, Betty. Put a one if y'all know who Betty Wright is. Or y'all heard this song before. Put a one in the chat, y'all. Stay with me, don't play with me. Stay with me, don't play with me. Put a one. Okay, Deborah. Okay, Deborah knows. Okay, Dr. Sharice. Okay, yes indeed. Yes indeed. We gotta get 50, y'all. We gotta get 50 Cent to put this in there. Okay, loving myself. Okay, Danny. Okay, Bishop. Okay. Get it, girl. 50 Cent. We got a song recommendation for the docu-series #2. Hey. To your very first time. That's what Diddy was messing with them little Jezebels, y'all. I mean, come on. Come on, baby. You gotta give it to us, girl. Hey. Somebody have to think. Some of them, we have to think a little bit longer than others. Jamil's in the room. I should have told him to come in here so he can have fun and cut up with me while I play these songs. Ooh, ooh. Sing it, Betty. Night is the night that Diddy was making them women. You said you'd be gentle with me, and I'm trembling, waiting for you to walk in. I tried, but I just can't keep still. Sing it, Betty. Hey. Okay, let me stop playing. Let me stop playing, y'all. Let me stop playing. We gonna get into it, y'all. Okay, let's stop playing, because I'm telling you, I will go take you a walk down memory lane, right? Welcome in the building. How are y'all doing this evening, y'all? We are going to be doing the reaction, like I said before I started listening to all my little old school music. We're gonna do a reaction because 50 Cent, he has over 100 videos, hours, footage of stuff with Diddy. And y'all know Diddy is already hotter than fish grease. Him and his mama and his team, his camp, the children, and everybody on his side is trying to sue Netflix for $1 billion. Now, do y'all think that 50 Cent is not gonna let this go? No, 50 Cent, he got his foot on the gas. He said that he is coming out with a documentary part 2 of The Reckoning of Diddy. And he went and had a interview today. And y'all, we gonna do a reaction. We gonna get right into it, because Diddy, he is over there at the MDC crying, hollering, and slinging snot, y'all. But let me get into it. Hold on just a second. Let me make sure I get to the right. And he's doing the interview. I forget what let me see. Hold on just a second. Let me see. Good morning, America. Good morning, America. So he's talking about how he obtained the video footage, but y'all know that Diddy didn't want to pay nobody. He did not want to pay the security guards. I mean, he was lying, I believe, saying that, people, some of his workers then stole the jewelry. He was always trying to find a way to get over on people, not paying them, trying to do all kind of crazy salacious stuff to all these people. But y'all, let me set up and we're gonna do a reaction and see what 50 Cent got to say, because 50 Cent, y'all know him, is on troll patrol and he is not putting his foot down. And he said that Diddy even was messing. Did y'all know this? Hold on, let me straighten up my little Santa Claus hat. Did y'all know that Diddy had a child with one of Tupac's like ex-girlfriends? I mean, y'all, they were some Jezebels. They were some Jezebels over there in them Hollywood streets. I mean, they were swooping and switching and swapping partners. They were doing a whole lot of stuff, you guys. So the freaks come out in the day, night, and anywhere in between. They're in Hollywood. So y'all, let's go ahead and let me turn the camera, and let's go ahead and let me turn the camera. Okay, let's turn the camera and let's see what this juicy interview with Diddy entails. So y'all, are y'all ready for it? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are ready for it. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are ready to hear this interview. I did not hear this interview yet, so we gonna watch it together. Look, we family, so we gonna watch it together. But y'all, are y'all ready? Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let's go. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Y'all, smash the like button. Smash the like button, y'all. Let's continue.
Very public, long-standing feud that you've had with Sean Combs. So what brought you to this project? Well, was there anything that surprised you when you were watching? No, that did surprise me at all. How did you go about getting the...
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
My favorite feature is the scheduling. I don't have to track people down. They can confirm or
Here
reject
go my
the shift. With connecting that.
Talk about Cassie, but we also talk about other, women who were around his ecosystem, in making the band, and how these certain techniques that he would use, they weren't just used on Cassie, and that was important to highlight. And every human being is going to take that type of incoming differently. She just so happened to
Hey Manny, welcome in. How are you? Welcome. So this lady right here, I forget her name, but she is the producer of the docuseries, the documentary. So y'all, she is going to give us some intel, some insight, and also 50 Cent too. Y'all, welcome in the building. Smash the like button, y'all. We gonna get into the nitty gritty, y'all. I'm telling you, 50 Cent got the whole internet on fire, y'all. Let's continue. Smash the like button. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy holidays, y'all. Let's continue.
To get involved, and she got deeper and deeper into it. And I think that one thing that struck me, and it was something that I really wanted to make a bigger deal about in the series, which is that there was so much empathy given, by the public for his kids. They all went to the sentencing and spoke, his daughters, and there was a lot of conversation about during the trial what his daughters were hearing when Cassie was giving these very horrific details, right, of what was happening in the hotel rooms. I found it to be really interesting that the public gave so much grace to his children who were 18, 19 years old, and this is the same age that she was when she met him.
Right.
And
wow. I mean, y'all, that is absolutely true, right? But y'all, at the same time, did he care about the like horrible things that he was doing to these people at age 18? Like she said, his kids are the same age as the young females were when Diddy was doing all this crazy stuff. But y'all, let's continue, y'all. Smash the like button, y'all. Let's continue.
At the end of the day, it's about Sean Combs, it's about Cassie, but what does this say about us as a public, as a community of people, when we lose the narrative and we can't even understand that, what is our part of this story, and I think that's also kind of a point with the series.
Yeah, and do you think that hip hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
Oh, look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as the hip hop is fine with his behaviors. There's no one else being vocal, so you would look at it and just say.
And I gotta agree, you guys. Put a one in the chat if you guys agree, because these things that are going on in Hollywood, I mean, there's a whole bunch of other Diddies in Hollywood too. And back in the day, I can't say a lot of people said they were going through all these things, but because they're Diddies, because they're Denzels, because they're Jay-Z's, everything got swept under the rug. It's from what I'm hearing a lot of people saying. But now it's like times have changed. Things are different these days. But y'all, let's continue.
Because that mind your business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or those things, it would allow the entire culture to register as if they're for that behavior.
What's your intent with the series, with the film?
I mean,
hold on, you guys, real quick. My Christmas tree is twirling, but it's making some noise. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Oh, let's swirl up. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, y'all, let's continue. 50 Cent, let's continue. He is a troll patrol master.
The intention is to give a more full-bodied experience to what happened, from the people that agreed to sit down and to participate. And I feel like the film asks a lot of questions, maybe more questions are asked than answers given. And I think that it was important to both of us to preserve the culture of hip hop, because I think all too often when projects like this are made, our culture is diminished. This is a story that I think a lot of people want to kind of rain down on the culture of hip hop as a whole, and they forget that these are the actions and the allegations of one man. Sean Combs has a lot of things that he's going to continue to have to work out, but he also contributed to the culture, and that was also important. So I hope that
now, did you guys hear what she said? She said Sean Combs has a lot of things that he has to work out. Now, with that being said, the first thing that came to my mind was people are saying that Diddy has some upcoming supposed lawsuits that he is going to have to face. I don't know how true that is, but they're saying there's more stuff that Diddy has to face, because they say there's charges in California, if I'm not mistaken. So is this going to continue to keep the foot on, for 50 Cent to keep his foot on Diddy's neck, to where, like he said, Diddy is not going to ever see the light of day. He ain't never going to see no car. He ain't going to never see the inside of a mansion. He's not going to see none of that, because the way this first documentary went, y'all put a one in the chat if y'all think this was very well put together. I think it was very well put together, and it showed a lot behind the scenes on how Diddy really is. Diddy always wanted to be the center of attention. He always wanted the cameras, all eyes on him. And with this documentary, it shows everybody how Diddy really is. Diddy, I feel, and a lot of people feel, that Diddy was acting like he was, of course, on top of the world, almost like he was God. But this really set him down, and goes to show him that nobody is above the law. But y'all, let's continue.
Takeaway is that sometimes things are, it's more than meets the eye, and there's a lot of layers, there's a lot of nuance to stories, and I feel like we tried to put all those layers in as much as we could.
So what is your intent? What is your hope?
Well, I want to perform well and people get a chance to enjoy it.
Do you think the jury got it right?
Oh yeah. I don't like to go against the system. I have faith in our judicial system. He'll be home in 2 years. All right, fine.
Did y'all hear? Hold on. Did y'all hear what 50 said? Hold on. 50 said he'll be home in 2 years. He'll be fine. 50 said the way you're going, I don't know if you'll if he's gonna see the light of day, because we don't know what else is behind them the other stuff. We don't know what else is peeking behind the curtain. We don't know. There's some probably some heavy stuff. But y'all, let me skip this commercial and then let's continue to listen to what 50 Cent has to say, y'all.
Sean Combs, he's the missing ingredient. You know, I think that again, another interesting thing about the series is that because of this footage that we have, and because of the incredible amount of archives, not just from the last days of leading up to his the last days leading up to his arrest. And
did y'all hear what she said? She said the archives. When somebody says they got some archives, y'all, that is a lot. That is a lot. But y'all, let's continue.
Indictment. I do feel like there's a presence of him that happens throughout the series. Like you kind of feel like you're with him and you get to know his personality a little bit more than him just being, in a documentary with photographs, and you never really get to hear from him. But it was a holy grail for me from the very beginning to try and get him to sit, because I have so many questions. And
what are your questions?
I'd love to know more about the pockets of his, upbringing. I'd love to know more about, the school he attended. I'd love to know more about some of the closest friends that he had that were also a part of, the creation of Bad Boy that he leaned on heavily. And I'd love to get just his perspective on, at this moment, what was it all worth it? Like what would he potentially have done different? If
I don't think that Diddy really and truly would have done anything different. Diddy is who he is. It doesn't matter what type of setting you set those people in. It doesn't matter if he was just a regular everyday 9-to-5 type of person. He is still going to be him regardless, because that was in him from the get-go. So there's no way that just because you're in Hollywood, just because you're here working here, you're going to still be you, how you are inside, no matter what. So no matter where he would be, he would still be the same way. If he can talk to somebody crazy, if he can slap somebody, throw kettlebells, put the chairs up against somebody's head, that's the type of person he is within himself. Diddy is just a dirty person. But y'all, let's continue.
Sean Combs watches this. What do you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing. I think he's going to say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time. I just see people saying that. I mean, he may feel a different way about pieces and bits of it, but he knows the truth. I think he'll see the truth in it.
Wow. Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me pause it. Hold on. Let me pause it, you guys. That was a quick 20 minutes. Hold on. So it says Sean Combs' legal team. Let's see what the legal team says. It says Netflix so-called documentary is a shameful hit piece. Today's GMA teaser proves that Netflix relied on stolen footage that was never authorized for release. It says, as Netflix and its CEO, Ted Sarandos, well-known Mr. Combs has been amazing whatever footage of Amazon footage, whatever, for decades, since he was 19 years old, to tell his own story in his own way. Y'all know, let me turn the camera. Y'all know that Diddy, he always wanted them cameras rolling. And I think he was rolling the cameras with the wrong videographer. But y'all, they are saying Roger Barnes, he said in a video that Diddy would get these young videographers and then he would try to get over. And then once they get a bill, like from the company or from wherever, he would call them up and say, hey, what's this bill for? What is this bill for? Hey, Black Anonymous, how are you? He would be like, well, what is this bill for? Why am I paying $1 million for this videographer to be following me? I'm P. Diddy. Did you not forget? Diddy was arrogant like that. Diddy was so arrogant. And then another thing, hold on, let me put my phone up. Another thing, you guys, is that Diddy, which I didn't even know this, because 50 Cent, he spoke about it. He said that P. Diddy, whatever you want to call him, that he had a baby with Tupac's one of Tupac's ex-girlfriend. Did you guys did y'all know about that? Put a one in the chat if y'all knew about that. Put a one in the chat if y'all knew that Diddy had if put a one in the chat if y'all knew that Diddy had a baby by one of Tupac's ex-girlfriends. I did not know that. I didn't know that. Black Anonymous says, hi at the lounge. Haven't watched the documentary yet, but I will. It's really good, Black Anonymous. It is really, really good. I'm telling you, it is amazing. It's well put together, and it shows y'all. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. Let me know. Did y'all think that Diddy was like that? Put a yes or no. Did y'all think that Diddy was really a nasty person like that behind closed doors? Because I mean, what we've seen and heard about Diddy throughout the whole like 30 years that he's been in Hollywood, it really it really had me thinking. I know if he, did that to Cassie, I know he's really worse. I know he's worse than that behind like the cameras, right behind closed doors. Deborah says yes. Haran says no. Kathy says a one. Tarini says yes. Black Anonymous says yes. Rochelle says yes. Yes, Diddy. He was oh, excuse me, I got something in my I just finished eating a salad. He was a whole demonic entity. But y'all, Dr. Cherie says yes, but the documentary sheds more light. Yes, it really, really does. Loving Myself says yes, his aura, when you first meet him, you can see that his scent, you can see you can see his scent. You can see you can look at his eyes in his his eyes tell it all too. His eyes are they are his eyes his eyes are something, because when he was in that documentary that was playing in the video in the documentary, and you look at him, he looked like he was high. Did he look like he was high to y'all? I don't know. He looked like, to me, he looked like he was high, like he was definitely on something. He was definitely on something. But y'all, Diddy, I know he's like probably over there, like, crying, hollering, and slinging snot. But we found out, of course, that what Gene Deal, from what Gene Deal was saying, Gene Deal, hold on, Gene Deal was telling us a lot, did he not? Gene Deal told us a lot about Misa. He told us a lot about the stuff that Diddy was doing. And even with Ja Rule, tried to come out and play with 50. Like Ja Rule, he didn't learn a lesson back in the day. He didn't learn a lesson back in the day to go sit his Badoka dog down. Hey, Lisa, I'm telling you, it is crazy. It is crazy. But y'all, he has over 100, archives of footage of Diddy getting followed around, and he paid all of his money to get everything. But y'all, let's see what Gene Deal has to say, because there's so many situations going on. But y'all, let's see what Gene Deal has to say. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let's see. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. Let's see what Gene Deal has to say about this situation. Hold on, y'all. Is it playing?
And when I was looking at this documentary, we already know that Diddy, he took Kim Porter from Albie Shore, but I had no idea that she was working at the front office at Uptown.
Well, first of all, man, they got part of this shit right. You understand? And they was talking about how Kim Porter worked at the front desk. How did Kim Porter, coming from Georgia, get a position like that to work at the front desk of Uptown Records? You understand? First and foremost, you got your man Russell Simmons out here dealing with these young girls. You understand? Kim Porter was one of them.
Wow.
She was past.
Wait a minute. Did y'all hear what Gene Deal said? Hold on, we gotta back that up, because it makes you wonder, is this why Russell Simmons ran over there? Hold up, swole up, because see, Gene Deal, he is telling us the TEA, baby. Is he giving us the hot toddy tea, or is he giving us the tea with just the honey? I think he's giving us the hot toddy tea. But y'all, let me wrap that back, because Gene Deal, I'm telling you, he is telling it all.
Uptown Records. You understand? first and foremost, you got your man Russell Simmons
Wow.
out here dealing with these young girls. You understand? Kim Porter was one of them.
Wow.
She was then passed from Russell Simmons to Andre Harrell.
Wait a minute. Hold up, swole up. Foul on the play. Did he say that he Kim Porter, rest in peace to Kim Porter, that she didn't went from Russell Simmons to Andre Harrell? OMG. This is breaking news. Hold up, Uncle G. Hold on, Uncle G. Hold on. We got to wrap that back. Hold on, y'all.
Porter was one of them. She was then passed from Russell Simmons to Andre Harrell.
Wow.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm just going to give it to you. You understand? Because we out here playing, talking all this shit, and be acting like they know what they talking about. She was working for Russell first, then she was passed over to Andre Harrell. You understand? So now Andre Harrell has her in the office and stuff like that. And it was said that it was a girl also in Uptown, and I don't know if it was Kim. I don't know if it was Kim or one of her friends walked in on Andre Harrell getting a fellatio and was given a red Mercedes-Benz 300C
Wow.
for keeping her mouth closed behind it.
Wait a minute now. Hold up, swole up. Did y'all just hear? Put a 1 in the chat. Did y'all just hear what G said? Hold on. I got to rewind this. This is getting juicy, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Because this is breaking news. I did not. Gene Deal, he was holding this hostage. He was like holding on to this information until he got up on Art of Dialogue. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. But y'all, we got to wrap this back. Because, this is a lot of information to unpack. Everybody, let's take 2 seconds to smash the like button. OMG. Y'all, Gene Deal, why didn't you tell us this earlier? We was blindsided to the fact. Y'all, we got to wrap this. Hold on just a couple of seconds. We got to play this back. Smash the like button, y'all. Rest in peace to Kim Porter. But y'all, let me say this. Like I said, these Jezebel girls, they knew they was with the smoke. I'm sorry. Because once you are getting past, these men is talking about everything that you have done with them. They would have a whole conversation, a whole conference about what they done did with this one, that one, this one, that one. Okay, I'm going to hit this one, then I'm going to pass it to you. These men is disgusting in Hollywood. Y'all, let's smash the like button, y'all. Let's continue. Uncle Gene, you is telling us a whole lot of TEA, and I think it's the hot toddy T1 that you is telling us about, because I don't think this ain't no dry one. I'm telling you, this is crazy. OMG, y'all. Let's continue. Smash the like button, y'all.
I'm just going to give it to you.
Give it to us,
you know
Gene.
Because we out here playing, talking all this shit, and be acting like they know what they talking about.
Wow.
She was working for Russell first, then she was passed over to Andre Harrell. You understand?
Oh, my God.
Now, Andre Harrell has her in the office and stuff like that. And it was said that it was a girl also in Uptown, and I don't know if it was Kim. I don't know if it was Kim or one of her friends walked in on Andre Harrell getting a fellatio.
Wow.
And was given a red Mercedes-Benz 300C for keeping her mouth closed behind it.
Wait. But Gene Deal, did he say who he was getting a fillet? Wait, hold on. He said that he was getting a fellatio, given or getting. Hold on, we got to wrap that back. And who was it that was giving or receiving? I don't know. Hold on. Let me wrap that back, because Gene Deal, he got me on edge. I'm about to fall out this chair, y'all. We got to wrap this back, because Gene, he's been hoarding some information from us, and this is stuff that I did not know about.
Or one of her friends walked in on Andre Harrell getting a fellatio and was given a red a red Mercedes-Benz 300C for keeping her mouth closed behind it.
Whoa! Okay, Manny, thank you. I'll check it. I'll check it here shortly. Y'all, this is crazy. So was it Diddy giving? Was Diddy, giving the services, or was Andre Harrell giving the services? He didn't say. OMG, y'all, this is crazy. G Deal, what happened, G Deal? We needed this information a long time ago. Or did I miss this information? Oh my God. Go say both. Manny, you is a mess. Y'all, let's continue. Everybody smash the like button. This is breaking news, y'all. I'm telling you, Gene Deal, he got the TEA. But y'all, let's continue. This is crazy. Yes, Dr. Cherie says this is crazy. I know. Y'all, let's continue because I'm telling you, I'm like, I got to get this tea. Y'all, let's continue.
You understand? Because when Kirk Burroughs was talking about Puff did that or whatever like that, you understand? It actually happened to Andre Harrell up in Uptown Records. Kim Porter's at the desk because Andre Harrell is doing Russell Simmons a favor by giving her a job over there.
Wow.
Because now Russell Simmons is trying to get her friend Kamoya. Because all of them was actors. I mean, all of them was models.
Wow.
Kim, Kamoya, and they was young girls. So now her and Al get together and everything like that. Check this out.
Okay, wait a minute. So she went from Russell Simmons. Okay, Kim, rest in peace to Kim. But I mean, Gene is giving us the information, basically saying that she was a Jezebel. So he said, okay, Russell Simmons, and then Russell Simmons passed her to Andre Harrell. Andre Harrell passed her to wait, who did Andre Harrell pass her to? Hold on, y'all, I'm losing track. Okay, I'll be sure. OMG. This is diabolical, y'all. This is diabolical. Oh my God.
Andre Harrell. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just going to give it to you.
Oh my God.
You understand? Because we out here playing, talking all this shit, and be acting like they know what they talking about. She was working for Russell first, then she was passed over to Andre Harrell. You understand? So now Andre Harrell has her in the office and stuff like that. And it was said that it was a girl also in Uptown, and I don't know if it was Kim.
Wow.
I don't know if it was Kim or one of her friends walked in on Andre Harrell getting a fellatio and was given a red Mercedes-Benz 300C for keeping her mouth closed.
Wow. Oh my. Y'all, they were doing a lot in the industry. How is somebody gonna walk in on you? I mean, y'all wasn't locking no doors, or did y'all really want somebody to walk in on y'all? I mean, they were doing like all kind of. I mean, the freaks was out in them Hollywood streets, y'all. The freaks was out during the day, during the night. I mean, they were out 24/7. Did they mean to do that on purpose? Because if you're in there doing something, doing some wrong folks' business, you would have locked the door, or you would have went and did somewhere else to where nobody is able to get an access that just walk in on you. Was it meant to be on purpose that they were doing this and they wanted them to see just to get their reaction? I mean, I don't know, y'all. Smash the like button. Gene is telling it all. He is on the throne, y'all. Let's continue.
When Kirk Burroughs was talking about Puff did that or whatever like that, you understand? It actually happened to Andre Harrell up in Uptown Records. Kim Porter's at the desk because Andre Harrell is doing Russell Simmons a favor by giving her a job over there. Because now Russell Simmons is trying to get her friend Kamoya. Because all of them was actors. I mean, all of them was models.
Wow.
Kim, Kamoya, and they was young girls. So now her and Al get
Y'all, they weren't just young girls, they were also Jezebels. Put a one in the chat if y'all think these girls were Jezebels, because this is something that was unbeknown to me. I did not know that Kim Porter was, as loose and as Jezebel. I don't know who's winning that race. All of them was doing the same thing. I mean, all of them were doing the same thing. Clap, clap, give. They were getting their cheeks clapped. All of them. Y'all, this is crazy. This is breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. Kim Porter was a Jezebel. This is crazy. Rest in peace to Kim, but Uncle Gene is telling us all the tea. Y'all, let's continue. This is breaking news. Wow.
Anything like that. Check this out. Kim didn't get with Puff until Puff got his deal.
Oh.
Because you got to realize, Misa Kim was cool.
Whoa. Wait a minute. So he said that Misa and Kim Porter was cool. Are you? This is what they doing in Hollywood. This is what they are doing in Hollywood, sleeping with each other, making all these babies, making babies. They don't even know who the baby daddy is. This is crazy, y'all. OMG. Y'all, was it like a whole freak off in Hollywood these last 30 years and we didn't know about it? And it's just coming out because of what Diddy did to Cassie. So they were having freak offs in Hollywood and they were partying like rock stars these whole 30 plus years. Y'all, this is crazy. OMG.
Puff until after Puff got his deal. So all that, he got him from Al and stuff like that. Nah. She went with the money was, bro.
Wow.
She went with the money.
Wow.
And you could call it whatever you want to. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it was.
All right, loving myself. Enjoy your bath. Thank you for stopping in. Get some rest. Thank you. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. Smash the like button. Y'all, this is some tea for y'all badonkadonks, y'all. This is breaking.
Understand? I think Justin could have been about 2 or 3 or something like that.
OMG. Hey, Drake's Dash Mustache. How are you doing, nephew? Drake's Dash Mustache says, I didn't even get a D notification. I just searched for your channel. Oh, nephew, they doing me dirty. Oh, they had me up and stuck yesterday. I mean, I was up and stuck yesterday, nephew. Okay, I see how YouTube is playing with my emotions, y'all. But we is not going to be tripping with no mask for YouTube. We going to continue. But nephew, do you hear what Gene is saying? He is telling us all of the details of Kim Porter and her Jezebel ways. But y'all, let's continue.
When they really made it a thing.
I think so too, Manny.
It takes me back, brother. I don't know. But I know they was cool. Misa was cool with Kim. You understand?
Hold on, because Dr. Sharice, she said the same thing. I don't get your notifications either. What in the world is going on? I'm telling you, YouTube is tripping with no maps. But we gonna still continue, because yesterday, if y'all were in my live, I'm telling you, it was up and stuck last night. I mean, we had a good live last night, but everybody, once the live ends, go to my channel where you guys subscribe to, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then put all your notifications to all, and then it should start picking up all of the notifications when I do a short, when I do a post, when I go live, and it should notify you. And if it does not, for any reason, y'all better call me. I'm gonna have to send a message to YouTube and tell them that they are cutting up, they are tripping with no maps, and that my family is not appreciating them during this holiday spirit. But y'all, let's continue.
With Al in the whole 9 yards, and Misha was with Puff.
Wow.
Kim went over and snaked Misa with Puff. When Puff got a deal, when he finally got that deal with Clyde Davis.
Wow.
And the money came in.
Oh, wow.
So she started messing with him, this, that, and the third, the whole 9 yards. Now, it goes deeper than that. Because Kim turns around and she gets snaked. And nobody said this in the documentary.
Wow.
She gets snaked by Sarah,
Oh.
which is her best friend.
Oh.
It was Tanisha, Sarah, and Kim. Those three girls right there used to always be together. So she just.
Well, have you guys heard of Tanisha? Now I heard of the baby fat girl. I forget her name. He just said it. But Kim, and the baby fat, call her the baby fat girl. The baby fat girl and this other girl. I've never heard of the other girl. Now I heard, of course, Kim Porter and the baby fat girl. But the third one, I wonder who she is and where she's at today. If she's not, no longer here with us, wonder what she's doing today. I don't know. I never heard. Yeah, Kimora Lee, Drake Staz Mustache. Yeah, Drake's Kimora Lee. Drake Staz Mustache says something said type her channel in and I see you are live. Oh wow. Oh wow. And you caught me right when I was live because y'all know I ain't been live in a minute. But yeah, I see you nothing but Jesus. Little Jesus was on the main line, y'all. But y'all, let's continue.
Like Misa, you understand? Sarah ended up snaking Kim over a $500 bet that Puff had in the office that he was going to take her from some basketball player dude that she was messing with.
Wow.
Gary Payton.
Wow.
Gary Payton. Now, allegedly, I don't know if Gary was messing with her or whatever like that, but that's what he said. But Sarah goes deeper than that. Sarah was messing with Tupac. Whoa. She was messing with Corey.
Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold up, swole up. Is this who 50 Cent was talking about yesterday? Is this who 50 Cent was talking about yesterday about Tupac's ex-girlfriend and he has a baby by this girl? Diddy does? And he didn't backdoor Tupac? Y'all, this is crazy. Hold on, because we got another video because Sherry 50 Cent went on Sherry yesterday and told us that Diddy has a baby with Tupac's ex-girlfriend, Sarah. So is Sarah the other? Is it the one of the girls that sits? I mean, I don't know if she's older than the girls, Diddy's twins, or if she's younger. But that is crazy. Y'all, Diddy was diabolical, y'all. He was being a ho, Merry Christmas. I mean, all over the place. Switching and swapping girlfriends and all bodily. Y'all, they was disgusting. I mean, y'all, they needed to be passing out some condoms. I mean, nobody using condoms. Misa don't know who the baby daddy is, allegedly, and was getting mad with Gene Deal because Gene Deal was telling all of the tea. I mean, really and truly, you can't be upset with nobody because nobody was telling you what to do with your, kitty cat meow. Nobody was telling you what to do with it. You decided to do whatever you wanted to do with it. And when you wasn't, keeping track with who was the baby daddy. But everybody knows that Wolf is the baby daddy, allegedly, y'all. I mean, Justin looks just like Wolf. And Gene Deal also was saying that Diddy was responsible for for Wolf's death. And Gene Deal was good friends, pretty cool, with Wolf's mama. And y'all know your mama knows when a child is yours and when a child is not. And Gene Deal said that Wolf's mom said, do not talk about that situation. Please don't talk about the situation with the baby daddy thing about Misa and Wolf, Wolf being allegedly the father. I'm telling you, y'all, this is crazy, y'all. Let's continue. Gene Deal is on the throne, y'all.
And she goes with Puff. And have a baby by her.
So, Dr. Sharice, I think Sarah is the one. Okay, I think Sarah's Tupac, if I understood him correctly, was Tupac's ex-girlfriend, and he has a baby. Diddy has a baby. I believe it's with Sarah. I mean, y'all, this is a whole lot of tea, y'all. This is a lot going on, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. If people write stories, it'll be like the whole like encyclopedia. Remember when we were younger? I'm telling my age, y'all. Hold up, swole up. You know, when we were younger, for those who are, 21 like me and a wake up, right? I turned 21 every single year. But anyway, you know how we had at mama's house, and we had the whole encyclopedias from A to Z, plus, a couple of, 1, 2, 3, or 4 volumes after that. This is how much of a story Diddy, after, it's not even going to be no one book or two books. No, it's going to be a whole encyclopedia, a whole encyclopedia collection with all of these stories. All of these stories, it's going to be a whole Diddy doo-wop bop encyclopedia, the Encyclopedia Britannica, or they're just the encyclopedias, y'all know, because there was different sets of encyclopedias when we were growing up, right? We didn't have the internet. We had to open up the book, try to figure out how to find stuff. But y'all, this situation with all this stuff that G deal, I mean, this is gonna be a whole encyclopedia book. We need like maybe 2 bookshelves full. I'm telling you, this is a lot going on here. But y'all, let's continue.
You understand what I'm saying? So all these girls who all are friends get manipulated by Puff, and they at one time was like enemies. They
Wow.
weren't effing with each other.
Wow.
Then all of a sudden, I guess money had changed that whole shit for you.
Oh wow, Gene Deal. Oh my God, Gene Deal is telling us a lot, is he not? He is telling us, whoa, a lot of information. But y'all, let's continue listening to Gene, because he is got the tea.
Kirk Burroughs was the president of Bad Boy. I met Kirk.
And wait a minute, didn't Kirk Burroughs have some type of relationship with Diddy? And then he filed a lawsuit and was saying that Diddy was doing this and Diddy was doing that. But do y'all think that Kirk Burroughs' relationship with Diddy, you think it was consensual? Dr. Shree says yes, he is. Nephew says Diddy definitely unalive Tupac. There's the motor. Yes, nephew. This is what they were talking about with Keefy D, because Diddy allegedly gave the job. I guess they kind of went through with it, and then Diddy was treating them like he didn't know who they was after he ordered the situation. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Nephew says, Auntie's beautiful. Thank you, nephew. I'm telling you, this is crazy, y'all. G Deal. Oh my, G Deal. Hold up. Do we need to go and find somebody to do a documentary? I mean, G Deal, I can do a documentary. Let me go and buy me a good camera so I can go ahead and we could just do our own documentary, Diddy. Gene, on Diddy, because sir, you have a lot of information that people do not know about. And why in the world did they have you? 50 Cent, we need Gene up on one of them documentaries on the next one. Immediately, like a 911 type of situation, because we did not know that Kim Porter was a Jezebel. And not only Kim Porter, all Misa. I mean, y'all, this is crazy. Y'all, let's continue. OMG.
Because I knew Diddy from the same gang.
Oh wow, Manny.
Until Diddy asked me to start letting him call in so I could do security for him or whatever like that. It went like I wouldn't do security unless Puff called me himself. But then he said, yo, let Kirk.
Oh, wait. Okay. Justin said Vlad already put this out. Okay, Justin, thank you for that. I must have missed it. Because I did not know all this stuff that Gene Deal is talking about right now. Like some of the stuff, of course, we didn't heard along the years, but this stuff right here, I mean, y'all, this is crazy.
I don't know my schedule, Gene. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let Kirk, call you and let you know what schedule I have if you could do security for me on those days. Now, I told Diddy at the time, yo, man, I don't want nobody to know anything. So if anything happened, you don't know me. All right?
Wow.
I told him that. Just like that. If anything had to go down, you don't know me. And I was saying that in the sense, whereas that If anything had to go down and shit like that, let the people do their own homework. Don't give them my name up and everything like that. Anybody would tell them like that if you are doing security for a dude of that caliber.
Wow.
So now, Kirk Burrows being Puff for some odd reason after the red zone, because Puff used to do, they didn't talk about this, he used to do the building.
What?
Daddy's house. Whereas that unsigned rappers, unsigned artists.
Okay, I remember them talking about Daddy's house. Now, what kind of title is that? Daddy's house. Y'all, that title alone tells you where Diddy's mindset was. Daddy's house? Who going to Daddy's house? Remember when Diddy went up on Ellen and he was telling Ellen, yeah, he likes to he something about crying like a baby or something, like his women to cry like a baby or something like a baby. And I'm like, who want a grown woman to be crying like a baby? What grown man wants that? Y'all, Diddy is sick and diabolical, y'all. This is crazy.
Would rap at this place, and it was called The Building on Monday nights. Then he would do the Red Zone on Wednesday. I would have to go with him and make sure that he was all right and take the money to Kirk Burrows' house after the Red Zone.
Wow.
But I didn't think nothing at the time. At that time, I didn't think nothing of it, that he was spending the night with Kirk Burrows.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Diddy was taking his spend the night bag over there to Kirk Burrows' house. He was supposed to be dropping off some dollar bills and was over there dropping off some eggplant, possibly. I mean, was he clapping Kirk Burrows' cheeks, or was Kirk Burrows clapping his cheek, y'all? I'm trying to figure out, y'all. This is crazy. OMG. Did Diddy bring his spend of the night bag? Did Diddy bring his spend of the night bag over there with Kirk Burrows? And were they having a whole private a party that nobody else was invited to? And G Deal is over there. Hold up now. What grown man is going to spend a night, drop some money off, and him don't come back to the next day? That's a whole spending the night situation. Was that like a private party? I mean, it sounds like it, but one thing is for sure, two things for certain. If I was, I would be the bodyguard, but if I see something, I'm asking a million questions. Ask my hubby. I'll be asking a million questions like, where Diddy at? Hold on, it's 11 o'clock. Diddy said he was going to drop some money off the Kirk Burrows at like 3 o'clock in the, in the evening, but now it's 11 o'clock and Diddy ain't made it back. Y'all, I'm telling you, I will be asking all kind of questions. But y'all, Gene Deal, we got to let him tell it. We got to let him tell it on the mountaintop.
Wednesday night. He got a whole girl at home, but he's spending the night with Kirk Burrows. He's staying at Kirk's house.
G said that he was spending the night at Kirk Burrows' house. They were having a private slumber party. OMG, this is crazy. Did him bring the sleeping bag? Y'all know when you're younger, you had the little sleeping bags, you zip yourself in. Was Kirk Burrows and Diddy sharing a sleeping bag? Were they zipping up in a sleeping bag like a taco? I don't know, y'all. A taco or a burrito? Y'all, this is crazy. This is diabolical. Oh my God, y'all, this is crazy.
Yo, all right, cool.
B.
And then Kirk had made a mention to some people over the years that him and
Manny
Puff used to wake up and pray together.
Oh! They used to wake up and pray. Hold on, y'all, G Deal is hilarious. Hold on, G Deal. I need to we need to have a talk, G Deal. We need to have a talk. We need to do a whole documentary. Hold on, this is too much information, G, y'all. This is crazy, y'all. Oh my God, y'all, we got to wrap that back because G Deal is telling us the TEA.
This place, and it was called The Building on Monday nights. Then he would do the Red Zone on Wednesday. I would have to go with him and make sure that he was all right and take the money to Kirk Burrows' house after the Red Zone. But I didn't think nothing at the time. At that time, I didn't think nothing of it, that he was spending the night with Kirk Burrows either every Wednesday night. He got a whole.
So he had a spend the night date on Wednesday nights, y'all. He had a whole spend the night date on Wednesday night and then prayer in the morning. I mean, was it a whole let me go ahead and try to clap some cheeks and repent? Oh my God, y'all, this is diabolical, y'all. Let's continue. Gene is funny, y'all.
Girl at home, but he's spending the night with Kirk Burrows. He's staying at Kirk house.
Oh my God.
All right, cool. Didn't think nothing of it. And then Kirk had made a mention to some people over the years that him and Puff used to wake up and pray together.
Oh my God.
In my mind, I know he's talking about saying prayers and all that shit like that. But in my
y'all, hold up. Y'all, how were they praying with that hum a lum oh, hum a lum oh, hum a lum? Were they praying like that? I mean, what kind of prayer were they saying? That they was over there having a spend a night sleepover in the sleeping bag, and then they had prayer in the morning, y'all. OMG. This is crazy. I mean, did they have a Batman and Robin spend a night sleeping bag that they were burritoed up in and zipped up in? Y'all, this is crazy. I don't even know how that prayer went. Humma lumma lum or ho how humma lum. Y'all, I don't know what type of prayer it was, but y'all, was it a clapping cheeks revival in the morning the next day? I don't know, y'all. This is crazy.
Other mind, I'm thinking
Dr. Cherie said was speaking in tongues. He was like, y'all, I'm telling you, they were speaking in tongues. Were they catching the Jesus juice too? Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Let's continue. Hold on, y'all. Gene Deal is telling us the TEA. Oh my God.
you are doing security for a dude of that caliber. So now,
just
Kirk Burrows being Puff for some odd reason after the red zone, because Puff used to do, they didn't talk about this, he used to do the building, Daddy's house, whereas that unsigned rappers, unsigned artists would rap at this place, and it was called the building on Monday nights. Then he would do the red zone on Wednesday.
Wow.
I would have to go with him and make sure that he was all right and take the money to Kirk Burrows' house after the red zone.
Many.
But I didn't think nothing at the time. At that time, I didn't think nothing of it, that he was spending the night with Kirk Burrows either every Wednesday night. He got a whole girl at home, but he's spending the night with Kirk Burrows. He's staying at Kirk house.
I think Diddy was allergic to the kitty cat. Meow. Diddy was probably sneezing her chew. Whenever a girl comes, I don't want that. I'm allergic to the kitty cat, y'all. This is crazy, y'all. OMG.
Yo, all right, cool. Didn't think nothing of it. And then Kirk had made a mention
loving
to
myself
some people over the years that him and Puff used to wake up and pray together. And in my mind, I know he's talking about saying prayers and all that shit like that. But in my other mind,
y'all, when does the devil pray? Have y'all ever heard? I mean, the devil praying before? I mean, this is diabolical, y'all. OMG, deal. We got to find something. Does anybody own a camera? A good Polaroid camera or whatever type of high grade camera? We're gonna have to ask somebody. Art of Dialogue. Can we use your camera? Because we about to make a whole documentary offside of what 50 Cent got. Because Gene Deal got a whole lot of information that we need to put out in our own separate documentary, y'all. Let's continue.
I'm thinking some You waking up with a dude praying? What shit is going on?
Maddie, oh my
I
God.
deposited
Oh,
$400,000.
y'all, this is diabolical. Let's skip this commercial. I don't know that they were speaking in tongues, if they was praying, like were they in the bed praying, were they in the chair praying, were they in the garage praying, in the bathroom? I don't know, y'all. This is diabolical, y'all. But let's continue.
Then there was a situation that somebody said a long time ago.
Maddie, we're gonna have to check your camera out, like you know how you check out library books. We need to check your camera out, because we need to go and get Gene Deal, and we need to go ahead and make a documentary, all of us, y'all. We gonna everybody gonna have somebody's gonna be the camera person. Somebody's gonna be the journalist, the one who's helping write the stories and making sure that he gets all these different points in. We got somebody that does the lighting. We're gonna have a whole setup for Gene, because Gene is telling us stuff that I have never heard before, y'all.
In the office, they caught Kurt giving Puff a fellatio.
Dr. Sharice said we need a video of that prayer session, laughing out loud. We need the prayer session. We need to see what the spend the night bag look like. We need to see what the sleeping bag look like. OMG, y'all, this is hilarious.
In the office. Now that was the rumor that was going around. How true it is? They was lovers. It came out in his lawsuit. It came out in his lawsuit.
Were they lovers, undercover lovers? Were they undercover lovers, y'all? This is crazy. OMG.
He tried to say that Puff was, what he said, sexually assaulting him.
Uh-oh.
But if somebody's sexually assaulting you, how you let them come stay at your house every Wednesday night?
G Deal, you didn't hear G Deal. Hold up, G Deal. You didn't get the memo that was the spending the night and then prayer in the morning. G Deal, you have to pay attention, G Deal. I mean, G. Oh my goodness, y'all, this is crazy. Let's continue. This is hilarious, y'all. This is hilarious. Nephew said this is wild. I never spent the night with my friend and then prayed with him. I know, right? This is diabolical, nephew. Oh my God.
After the club. I think they were boyfriends, you know. I think, my honest opinion, I think Kirk was in love with Puff.
Wow.
To a certain degree.
Oh wow. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Kirk Burrows was in love with Diddy. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think Kirk Burrows was in love with Diddy. It sounds like he probably was. Was he like a scorned lover? Was he a scorned lover, y'all? Was he sad because Diddy was over there trotting all these girls on the red carpet, and then he was acting like when everybody went in and shut the door, he was acting like he was allergic to the kitty cat, and then he was trying to get with all the eggplants, and Kirk Burrows and him had a spend a night session every Wednesday night like it was Bible study. It was a spend a night / Bible study in the morning session. Y'all, this is crazy. This is hilarious. I'm sorry. Gene Deal, oh my God. He is he has a lot of information, y'all, and I am dying, y'all.
Was using him. And Kirk was giving up the Bujina to him. Anything Puff asked him to do, he would do.
Ooh.
You know, he'd go at people, he'd talk shit.
Gene, did you just say that Kirk Burrows was giving up the Bujina? Y'all, did y'all hear what Gene said? He said Kirk Burrows, he has a Bujina. Kirk Burrows was giving up the Bujina and then having the prayer session in the morning. Were they scraping and scrambling for stuff in the morning? Were they fighting over the cereal like Ursher was when he was over there? Y'all, this is crazy. Nephew says, Gene was telling the truth because every Wednesday night is oddly specific. Exactly. You going somewhere like back in the day, you remember, okay, yeah, I was doing this, I was going there maybe every other week, or I was just going here and there. But G Deal said every Wednesday they was having church. OMG, y'all, they was having church. They was having clapping cheeks church, and then they were praying about it in the morning. They were praying about it in the morning. I mean, they were speaking in tongues, shouting. I mean, falling all out. Y'all, Dr. Sharice, we need to get that the footage of that prayer session, because we tried to figure out what type of prayer was going on at the spending the night session next morning. Were they fighting over, like I said, the cereal box? The special K? I don't know. My baby Jamil is laughing. My baby says, salute everyone in the chat. Hey, my baby. Baby, did you hear what Gene Deal was saying? He said that Kirk Burrows and Diddy every Wednesday they had a spending the night session. And I don't know if Diddy was bringing his spending the night bag, but I can imagine they had a whole what are them things called, a sleeping bag, and they were probably zipped up in the sleeping bag together. And then G Dill said they was praying the next morning. That was Thursday morning. Were they praying, shouting, speaking in tongues? I mean, catching the Holy Ghost? I don't know, but we need to figure out what in the world was going on, y'all.
Kirk could talk shit to you on the behalf of Puff.
Oh, wow. Oh!
And
wait a minute. So, Kirk Burrows, he wasn't playing about his boo. He was not playing about his boo. He was giving people probably 2 pieces and 4 biscuits from the tongue if you was messing and talking about his boo thing, Diddy boo bop bop. Hey, Bronze, how are you? He was sitting there getting upset if somebody was messing with his boo thing. Oh my God, y'all, this is diabolical, y'all. Let's continue, G. Let's go, G. Let's go.
I believe that was his man to a certain degree in his mind.
Wow.
And the way he was saying shit on that documentary,
Ooh.
you could feel that they had a relationship.
Oh.
He was hurt behind being Justin's godfather.
Wow.
He allowed Puff to tell him that he was caught up with Lisa and everything like that. He believed all this shit. That's what I got out of it. I don't know what you and the other people got out of it. He was saying like he was a scorn lover.
Well, how did you find out that he gave Diddy fellatio? You know who they came from?
Well, we heard that a long time ago.
Wow.
I was working for Bad Boy.
Wow. Thank you for the gift. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the gift. Lakeisha, thank you so much, y'all. Smash the like button. Thank y'all for supporting my channel. We're trying to get 50,000 subscribers soon, y'all. This channel is growing. Thanks to y'all. I love everybody in here, but y'all, G Deal has me dying laughing. When I say this is diabolical, I'm gonna have to call G. We're gonna have to get us an interview. We're gonna have to set up over here in the studio. G Deal, we need to do a whole a 3-4 hour documentary on you by yourself telling all these stories, because you got a lot of information that we have not even heard of.
I heard that rumor a long time ago. I worked for Bad Boy that Kirk was caught up giving them a fellatio in the office.
Wow. Wait.
For walking in on him or something like that.
Wait a minute. Remember Gene Deal said that somebody walked in on what do you say, on one of the other guys, I think, giving or receiving? Wait, was that not, that was Kirk? I don't know, y'all. This is a lot going on. This is a lot, y'all. Let's continue. This is a lot.
You understand? But then Kirk come out in this documentary, in this lawsuit, and say he was giving Puff was making him, giving them fellatios and the Bugina. That's in his lawsuit.
Did y'all? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He was giving him the vagina. Oh my God. Manny says Andre Harrell. Oh my God. Y'all, okay, I got a question for y'all. We gonna have us some church. Hold on, we gonna have us some Diddy church, okay? Do y'all think that Diddy is a gay man or a bisexual man? Do y'all know? And we love everybody here at the lounge, no matter what your sexual preference is, right? We love everybody. We family. But is Diddy a gay man or is he like a bisexual man? Because all the stuff that he was doing, we seen all these beautiful women on the red carpet, here and there, but whenever it was time to, close the door, it was like a whole different ball game. And I think he was scared to come out. He didn't want to come out because he probably thought that people would turn on him. He would probably lose people who were fans and all kind of stuff, right? But I don't know, y'all. This is crazy. Cody says a nasty man. Oh my God, y'all, this is crazy. Let's finish listening to Gene Deal because Gene Deal is telling us the TEA.
I guess if Cassie is a scorn lover.
Hold on, I know I keep on stopping it. Oh my God, Lakeisha said no, he's gay. Richard says Mob Wet. Oh my God, this is crazy.
Kirk has the right to be a scorn lover too.
Wow.
Right? Both of them worked for him. Both of them was on the payroll, right? So I think Kirk was a scorn. Kirk, he do, and people knew this back in the day. He was 25% a bad boy. He did start Bad Boy. He did help grow Bad Boy, the artist, get the money, do all the things that he said. As far as the business part of it.
Wow.
Kirk did everything he was supposed to do for the business part of it. But he still was Puff lover. He still was Puff lover.
Wow.
He know that.
Wow.
And he was his employee.
Oh my God! So he was a high paid boo thing on the side, y'all. This is crazy.
You understand? I think Justin could have been about 2 or 3 or something like that when they really made it a thing. It takes me back, brother. I don't know, but I know they was cool. Misa was cool with Kim. You understand? Because Kim was with Al in the whole 9 yards, and Misa was with Puff.
Wow.
Kim went over and snaked Misa with Puff. When Puff got a deal, when he finally got that deal with Clyde Davis. And the money came in.
Wait, you guys, do y'all think that Clyde Davis was his other little boo thing? I mean, I do believe so. I think Clyde Davis really showed Diddy how to be, what he was in Hollywood. I do believe that. I do. Teron says yes. Michelle says yep. Dr. Shree says yep. I think so too. Prez, hey, how are you? Welcome in. Y'all, this is crazy. Y'all smash the like button. Let's take a minute to slash. We got over 800 people in the building, y'all. Let's smash the like button. Let's get over 800 likes in the building. Let's take 1 second before we continue listening to Gene Deal, because Gene Deal is giving us all kind of information that we have not heard of. At least I know I haven't. I did not know that Kim Porter was a Jezebel along with these other girls. Y'all smash the like button, y'all. This is crazy. Gene Deal, we're going to have to find you a deal somewhere. I don't know. We're going to have to find somebody to give you a whole 3 or 4 hour documentary, because this stuff right here that you are telling, I can imagine what else you have. I mean, this is some tea, y'all. I am all ears, but y'all, let's continue.
So she started messing with him, this, that, and the third, the whole 9 yards. Now, it goes deeper than that. Because Kim turns around and she gets snaked. And nobody said this in the documentary. She gets snaked by Sarah, which is her best friend. It
Wow.
was Tanisha, Sarah, and Kim. Those three girls right there used to always be together.
Wow.
So she didn't snake Misa. You understand? Sarah ended up snaking Kim over a $500 bet that Puff had in the office that he was going to take her from some basketball player dude that she was messing with
Wow.
at the time.
Gary Payton.
Gary Payton.
Wow.
You're right. Gary Payton. Now, allegedly, I don't know if Gary was messing with her or whatever like that, but that's what he said.
Wow.
But Sarah goes deeper than that. Sarah was messing with Tupac. She was messing with Corey. And she goes with Puff. And have a baby by him. You understand what I'm saying? So all these girls who all are friends get manipulated by Puff, and they at one time was like enemies. They wasn't effing with each other.
Wow.
Then all of a sudden, I guess money had changed that whole shit for you.
Wow.
What was Puffy's relationship like with Kirk Burroughs?
Bruh. Kirk Burroughs was the president of Bad Boy. I met Kirk, because I knew Diddy from the same game. I didn't meet Kirk until Diddy asked me to start letting him call in so I could do security for him or whatever like that. It went like I wouldn't do security unless Puff called me himself. But then he said, yo, let Kirk, because I don't know my schedule, Gene. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let Kirk, call you and let you know what schedule I have if you could do security for me on those days. Now, I told
One Body, I'll check it out and see how long the video is, but I'm gonna continue playing this. But if it's interesting, I mean, you say it seemed like it's really interesting. But yeah, Manny, can you drop my email in the chat, and then once I get it, I can probably try to play it along with your video, Manny. Thank you.
Diddy at the time, yo, man, I don't want nobody to know anything. So if anything happened, you don't know me. All right?
Wow.
I told him that.
Oh,
just
wow.
like that. If anything had to go down, you don't know me. And I was saying that in the sense, whereas that if anything had to go down and shit like that, let the people do their own homework. Don't give them my name up and everything like that. Anybody would tell them like that if you are doing security for a dude of that caliber.
Wow.
So now, Kirk Burroughs, me and Puff, for some odd reason, after the Red Zone, because Puff used to do, they didn't talk about this, he used to do the building, Daddy's House, whereas that unsigned rappers, unsigned artists would rap at this place, and it was called the Building on Monday nights. Then he would do the Red Zone on Wednesday.
Wow.
I would have to go with him.
Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Did he say he does the Red Zone on Wednesday? Or does he do the Brown Zone? Because that was a prayer night that him and Kirk Burroughs had, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. Let's continue. Let me stop. Y'all, this is a mess right here.
Was all right and take the money to Kirk Burroughs' house after the Red Zone. But I didn't think nothing at the time. At that time, I didn't think nothing of it, that he was spending the night with Kirk Burroughs either every Wednesday night. He got a whole girl at home, but he's spending the night with Kirk Burroughs. He's staying at Kirk's house. All right, cool.
Oh my God.
Didn't think nothing of it. And then Kirk had made a mention to some people over the years that him and Puff used to wake up and pray together. And in my mind, I know he's talking about saying prayers and all that shit like that. But in my
Bron said those kneecaps ain't holding nothing back. I know, Bron. I mean, them kneecaps kneecaps is speaking. I mean, them kneecaps is telling it all. Y'all, this is crazy.
Other mind, I'm thinking you waking up with a dude praying? Shit is going on.
Oh my God.
Then there was a situation that somebody said long time ago in the office. They caught Kirk giving Puff a fellatio in the office.
Oh, snap.
Now that was the rumor that was going around.
Ooh.
How true it is? They was lovers. It came out in his lawsuit. He tried to say that Puff was, what he said, sexually assaulting him.
Wow.
But if somebody's sexually assaulting you, how you letting them come stay at your house every Wednesday night after the club?
Oh my God.
I think they were boyfriends, you know. I think, my honest opinion, I think Kirk was in love with Puff.
Wow.
To a certain degree.
Oh,
Puff
wow.
was using him, and Kirk was giving up the bugina to him. Anything Puff asked him to do, he would do.
Oh my God.
You know, he'd go at people, he'd talk shit. Kirk would talk shit to you on the behalf of Puff.
Hold on, y'all. Do y'all think that Kirk Burrows was whipped? Do y'all think it was Bojina whipped? I'm just saying, do y'all think that Kirk Burrows was Bojina whipped? If so, put the eggplants in the comment box. If y'all think that Kirk Burrows was Bojina whipped. Or was Diddy Bujina whipped? I don't know who was getting. I mean, I don't know. Somebody was Bujina whipped. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my God, y'all.
And
oh no, I'm sorry. Hold on. Straight 89. No, this is Art of Dialogue. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. We're just doing a reaction to his channel. This is Art of Dialogue, and the title is Diddy and Kirk Burrows were lovers. They were undercover lovers, or were they open out in, like 50 Cent said, Diddy wasn't in the closet, he was all out in the hallway. So were they all out in the hallway lovers? I mean, we gotta ask 50 Cent. What was their lovers status? We gotta ask. But y'all, somebody was Bujina whipped between the two of them, Kirk Burrows and Diddy. I mean, oh my God. You're welcome, Straight 88. You're welcome. I'm sorry, Straight 89. Oh my God, y'all, this is crazy. He said that he was getting the Bujina. Oh my God, y'all. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Man, to a certain degree in his mind. And the way he was saying shit on that documentary,
wow,
you could feel that they had a relationship.
Wow.
He was hurt behind being Justin's
Oh, you're welcome, Straight 89.
godfather. He allowed Puff to tell him that he was caught up with Lisa and everything like that.
Wow.
He believed all this shit. That's what I got out of it. I don't know what you and the other people got out of it. He was saying like he was a scorn lover.
But how did you find out that he gave Diddy fellatio? You know who they came from?
Well, we heard that a long time ago.
Oh.
Like when I was working for Bad Boy. I heard that rumor a long time ago. I worked for Bad Boy that Kirk was caught up giving them a fellatio in the office.
Wow.
And they got rid of one of the interns for walking in on him or something like that.
Dr. Cherie.
You understand? But then
Dr. Cherie says banging Bujina. Oh my goodness. Diddy was getting Kirk Burrows Bujina, and Kirk Burrows, he was flying. I mean, Diddy was snap, crackle, and popping on people. He was talking tough, just like Diddy. I mean, just like Gene Deal said, the lady at Netflix was talking greasy to him yesterday. Y'all, was Kirk Burrows talking to people greasy? I mean, it sounds like it, because y'all, he was protective over his boo thing Diddy. But y'all, let's continue.
Kirk come out in this documentary In this lawsuit, and say he was giving Puff was making him giving them fellatios and the bugina. That's in his lawsuit.
Oh my God.
But
the bugina.
I guess if Cassie.
Oh my, oh snap, he had the bugina tasty cakes was at stake, y'all. He was over there getting the bugina tasty cakes on Wednesday night like it was church. And then they had a prayer session in the morning. I mean, y'all, were they praying? I mean, hum-a-lum-a-lum, y'all, were they praying like that? I want to know what the prayer session was like. I mean, OMG. Y'all, this is crazy. Oh my God.
Is a scorn lover. Kirk has the right to be a scorn lover too. Right? Both of them worked for him. Both of them was on the payroll, right?
Oh my God.
I think Kirk was a scorn. Kirk, he do, and people knew this back in the day. He was 25% a bad boy. He did start Bad Boy. He did grow Bad Boy, the artist, get the money, do all the things that he said. As far as the business part of it.
Oh my God.
Kirk did everything he was supposed to do for the business part of it. But he still was Puff lover.
Wow.
He still was Puff lover. He know that. And he was his employee.
Wow.
Guess you can't have your lover working for you.
Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all, hold up. Did he get like a 2-for-1 special, or was he getting like a million and one like special? He had the girlfriends, he had the boyfriends, he had the bugina. He didn't want no kitty cat. Yeah, he's allergic to that. He was probably sneezing, hot chewing, telling them he need a real hot toddy. He was running from the real vajayjay for the bugina. OMG, y'all, this is crazy. This is diabolical, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all, this is crazy. And then y'all, Misa, she was upset. How did them fish grease with Gene? Because Gene was talking about Misa. She was, giving it up, giving it all the way up from all parts of the draws. But hold on, y'all, we got to let G Deal tell it, because I'm telling you, G Deal, he was he was telling us how Misa was and what Misa was doing. I mean, she was all over the place, y'all. She was, she was doing a whole lot. And she was like a little Jezebel too. I mean, she was all in New Orleans and NOLA. She was all over the place. But hold on, wait a minute, y'all, because I'm telling you, G Deal, he is giving us the tea. He is giving us the TEA, you guys. Hold on just a second. Because hold on just a second. Let me see. Hold on just a second. No, it's not that one. Hold on.
G-Deal.
Hold on, y'all. Stay with me. Don't play with me, y'all. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold what you got. Because we got the show. Let me see. Hold on. Gene Deal is over here cutting up, and Misa, OMG, she snap, crackled, and pop. She snap, crackled, and pop. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my camera up here so I can queue up this next video, because I'm telling you, that video was a mess, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Happy Friday. Happy Thursday. About to be Friday. This is crazy. This is crazy. But he goes off on Misa. He said that Misa was getting her cheeks clapped. I mean, through the drawers. She was like, doing all kind of stuff. And he was step crackling, popping, and uh Diddy G Deal, he put her on Front Street. He says, Misa, we was cool. I was bodyguarding you. I didn't tell all your business, because the business wasn't supposed to be for sale. But G Deal, he gave a whole deal on Misa, a little bit of Misa's business. But y'all, G Deal was had mentioned it before about like Wolf not, Diddy not being Justin's father. Like he was like, put a picture up. You can see, everybody can see, your mama can see, your grandmama can see. They know if that child is yours or not, right? But Gene Deal, he was getting Misa was crashing out on him. But y'all, let's hear what Gene Deal had to say about this, because Gene Deal is hotter than fish grease. But y'all, when I say this is hilarious and diabolical, y'all, let's listen to see what Gene has to say about this situation right here, y'all. Because this is crazy. I'm telling you, this is hilarious, y'all. Let's continue.
50 documentary, you'll be giving me a call. Told you I ain't turning down nothing but my collar when it comes to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, I had to bring you back. This documentary got everyone talking, man. A lot of people want to know why you wasn't in it, man.
Well, first and foremost, I thought I was going to be in the documentary at first until I started talking to that director. I think her name is Stapleton. I don't know her name. I don't know, man. Me and 50 talked like 45 minutes. The producers had been calling me and everything. So this one night, 50 called me up, and they got him on the phone. Me and him was just talking. We was talking about old time shit. Sit down with Black Hands, sit down with with Puff Kids, the whole Puff situation, and this documentary that he's going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I told him that I was going to, have Kirk and Tim. Kirk will be the one who talk about the business part of it. Tim would be the one who talk about the growing up phase with Diddy and everything, like, and over there working in the record industry with him and stuff like that. They was like family. And I was going to talk about, the street stuff, what was going on with Bad Boy, with the security, with Wolf, with the city college, with the time that I knew about when I was with him up until about early 2004 or something like that.
So Gene was basically trying to get a deal with Netflix. He was trying to get a 3-for-1 deal for this situation. He said he was trying to say, let Netflix say, hey, I got Kirk Burrows. I have, Diddy's childhood friend, and you got me. I could tell you a lot of stuff, and so can Kirk Burrows, and so can, Diddy's childhood friend. We could just, offer you guys, a 3-for-1 special. And Gene Deal, he was trying to look out for the cookout. He was trying to look out for the cookout, y'all. He was trying to go ahead and get some money, get a couple of dollars for his story, because some of the stuff he said, y'all, I've never ever heard it before. But y'all, let's continue.
Like that. But basically the streets, and then the traveling with him and the atmosphere and everything, and then go back into the Notorious Big stuff with the Tupac and the whole 9 years, all the stuff that I knew. You know what I'm saying? So we was talking, and he sounded like, yo, listen here. They gonna spare no expense with this whole documentary.
Hey,
All
Shamaya.
right, cool.
How are
so
you?
what I did was I spoke to Tim, and I spoke to Kirk Burrows. And I was like, yo, because I had Tim number. Tim didn't know how to get in touch with Kirk. Kirk didn't know how to get in touch with Tim. But Kirk was trying to tell me, give him the number with the Tim. I said, nah, I ain't doing that. So I gave one of the producers the number in the whole 9 yards to get in touch with Tim, because I want to see him get money, because I know Tim got a hell of a story with Pop.
Wow.
So then I talked to Tim, and I told him yo, listen here, man, we should go in as a package deal. You know, all three of us, we could.
G Deal, he said we can. That's his name, Tim, the one that Diddy grew up with his childhood. They call him Tim, the childhood friend, because Tim, I guess Tim and his parents or his mother moved in with Diddy and his mom when they were younger, so they were like childhood friends. They kind of, I guess, more kind of like you could say like brothers, I guess. But G Deal, he was trying to look out for the cookout, y'all. He was trying to look out for the cookout, y'all. But y'all, let's continue.
Tell a hell of a story about this whole documentary. You know what I'm saying? From front to start. You know, then whatever stuff that they get and everything like that. So yo, let's go in there and ask them for 50 a piece.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? So Tim was like, with it, yo, Gene, whatever, you know, go ahead like that. Kirk.
Ooh, y'all, 50,000 a piece? Wow. I mean, these people, they Netflix especially, y'all know they got the bag, but y'all, you know, maybe they felt like Gene was asking for too much, possibly, because you know these companies will try to lowball you in a minute. I mean, these companies don't even want to pay their bottom tier employees, right? Was he maybe they were like, oh no, G Deal, no, we may be able to pay you about 5,000 to maybe 2,500, but you asking for 50,000? They sent Gene on his way, and Gene said that the lady was talking greasy to him. I mean, he should have went ahead and sicked Kirk Burrows. Y'all know he's Kirk Burrows. He snapped, crackle, and pop when people was, you know, talking about Diddy, or you know, had some kind of, you know, dealings with Diddy in a crazy way. He should have got Kirk to snap. But y'all, let's continue, because I'm telling you, this is crazy. But no, Kirk Burrows, he was like, no, I need the bag. Probably he was probably being humble, probably like, no, I need these dollar bills. Let me see what they're gonna offer us, Gene. Big Gene, let's see what they're gonna offer us. But let's see what Gene has to say, y'all.
Was like, yeah, okay, cool, Gene. You know, it was like a general census that we was gonna do this in a whole package deal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Gene.
And then I started speaking to the producers and everything like that, because 50 had told me himself that they was going to spare no cost in doing this, because he wanted to tell the story, and he wanted to tell the story like it was supposed to be told and everything like that. I said, yeah, okay. So then the director, I got to get her name, man, because it don't even sound. I want to put her on blast, because she was telling me, you know, she was saying to me that what I was asking for was
OMG. Hold on, I got to turn the camera around. Oh my KMR. Where have you been? Me and Jamil, I was just thinking about you the other day. It seems like every time I think about you, you pop up. How are you and your mom doing over there in the waters? Just finished watching the Diddy documentary on Netflix. It was insane. KMR, you know we started this last year in these Diddy streets together, remember? And he went to prison. It is crazy, but KMR, I'm so glad to see you. Welcome, welcome. I hope don't be working too hard. Don't be working too hard, and tell your mama me and Jamil said, hey, welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome, KMR. Oh my goodness, he is one of my like day one ones. So wow, welcome. We miss you, but y'all, let's continue. G Deal is looking out for the cookout, y'all.
Was crazy, and they wasn't spending money.
Yes,
like that.
KMR.
I'm talking about
Facts.
You got footage, you got clothing, you got. I was doing footage. I had pictures, all the stuff that I had. You know, you could figure out a way to pay them, brother, and stuff like that. And then I was telling her about some prices that I've already received, and I had the invoice to show it. And then she was calling me like I was lying. I'm like, who do you think you're talking to?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And she was talking about, you know, there's no way nobody paid. Nobody what? I say, first of all you people come with these documentaries and stuff. The first thing you tell me, y'all tell these people out here that y'all don't pay, and y'all pay.
Wow.
You give.
Oh wow. Hold on. So G Deal, he went over there and he had his receipts. He was telling me, hey, this person paid me this person paid me that, and they did not even still want to, I guess, work with G Deal. He had his whole portfolio on these platforms and places that he been on, doing interviews, and they still didn't accept that. But y'all, let's continue, because we know that let's just all keep it real. Let's all keep it 1,000. These companies that are like billion-dollar businesses, they don't even want to pay their employees correctly. They want to give them pennies on the dollar, knowing that they're like super ultra rich. So, I think that, it was probably a greed factor with them. Oh, no, we try to get, if we can pay you $100 for like 6 hours, that's how much you're going to pay. This is how these companies be getting over. But y'all, let's continue.
Look like $10,000-$15,000.
Manny.
You know what I'm saying? You can sit here and tell me that you're gonna pay me for my time sitting right down here with y'all.
Wow.
You understand? So then, one thing led to another, and I was like, yeah, all right, well, F you. I spoke to 50, then she said 50, and this is exact words that came out her mouth. 50 does not determine what goes in and goes out of this documentary.
Wow.
And he definitely don't pay. He determine what somebody get paid. It's not his documentary like that.
Wow.
So if it's not his documentary and I spoke to him like that, I don't need to be doing nothing with you, because I'm doing this on the strength of him. But you gonna pay me if I do it. So it went back and forth, saying, for a little bit, and then they had Kirk Burrows giving me calls and everything like that. What are you calling me for? You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Gene was like, what you calling me for, Kirk Burrows? I'm trying to get us a 3-for-1 special, and these people is not trying to hear it. I'm trying to get them a 3-for-1 special, and they is not trying to hear it. Let me see. I'm trying to fast forward it, because let me see. Hold on just a second, y'all. Okay. Because let me see. Because one body wants me to play a video that is very interesting. So y'all, I'm trying to fast forward it to where he talks about Misa, because y'all, what I say, he had me dying laughing. I'm telling you, he had me dying laughing.
Eric Sermon, he told a story about how he was in the car with.
Okay, hold on.
For that whole City College thing. Do you put it all on Diddy?
You see me down there.
Hold on, I'm just trying to fast forward.
Who do you put the blame on for that whole?
And you didn't see none of the college security.
View, man, and I want you to break it down. This documentary, man, because I want to get your point of view, man, and I want you to break it down. It's one party.
Misa.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
All right. So if I come out for a couple of hours and stuff like that, every time I
play the part.
Well, I think Puff cutting security for the out.
There's one part in here where Eric Sermon, he told a story about
college should have let the police department know.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
And the security and
car with Misa, and Diddy caught him in the car, and Diddy swung on him. You seen that part?
Well, Eric Sermon said that Puff swung on him and invited him, and he invited Puff to go around the corner.
Wow.
But a lot of people, Kirk Burrows told the story, and I told him, like, because we knew that had happened back in the day, that Puff was putting his hands on Misa.
Wow.
You know, so I used to bodyguard Misa, brother. You understand what I'm saying? I used to.
But one thing I can say, Diddy, he laid hands on everybody. Y'all know he gave Drake a 2-piece and 3 biscuits to go. He didn't put his hands on all of those women. Y'all see what he did to Cassie. He has a laying hands on people problem. But y'all, let's continue, because that's no excuse. That's like a some kind of like crazy mental condition that he has. Because I mean, we see a lot of angry people, a lot of narcissists, but I mean, Diddy, the way it is, I mean, this is a whole nother level, right? It's crazy. Manny says, Sean Puffy, Diddy, Gangstalicious. You is a mess. Oh my God. Dr. Shree says, yeah, I heard about him laying hands on Misa. Yes, that's crazy. And this is why I don't understand why Misa took the time to go and get Diddy's name. And from what I understand, like, she put Diddy's name on the birth certificate, from what I understand. And if I got the story right, because I don't want to get nothing misconstrued. But she basically allowed Diddy to go on the birth certificate. And then when it was time to pay child support, Diddy was like, hold on, wait a minute now. What are we doing here? Sir, you didn't know that you signed up for that program? Misa is there to collect that money. You said that you wanted to be the baby daddy. We put you on the birth certificate. Now you don't want to pay. So Gene Deal was saying, like, Diddy was doing her wrong in that aspect. And I believe this was probably after maybe, I don't know if this was after Wolf or before Wolf had passed away. But the simple fact remains that whenever a man takes on the responsibility, even though he's not biologically that child's father, but if he says, hey, I'm not the child's biological father, but I will go and put my name on the birth certificate. That means if y'all break up, anything happens, sir, you're going to be held responsible for child support. But Diddy did not comprehend that, and he was treating me so bad. But sometimes, like I said, with these women, if they are in that type of lifestyle, this is the stuff that comes with it. And I'm not saying that what Diddy did was right, because he was disgusting. I don't agree with anybody putting hands on nobody, but these are the type of company. This is the type of company you keep. I mean, this is the things that's going to happen when you're in those, like, in the realm of those type of groups. I'm just saying. But y'all, let's continue.
Bodyguard Misa. After I started working for Puff and everything like that, I started working. Misa wanted to still be out. Misa still wanted to go to places. Misa still wanted to be out and about. So she said, Gene, would you look out for me? I said, Misa, you can't afford me. She said, Gene, it's only going to be for a couple of hours when I go out and stuff like that. I know he's not going to do nothing if he see me with you.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? So I said, all right, cool. All right, Misa. All right. So if I come out for a couple of hours and stuff like that, every time I come out, Misa, it'll be $250 for a couple of hours just for you, Misa. So.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I think I skipped it. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. See, Gene Dill was still trying to look out for the cookout with her. Hold on. Let me rewind it just a teeny bit.
9 yards because he had to pay Misa a large amount of child support.
Wow. Let me rewind it just a little bit, y'all.
Me and Puff is beefing. You understand? I'm not going to come out and play Super Saver or anything. You understand? I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hold on, y'all. I got to back that up.
Bruh, I saw that today. Somebody sent me that shit today, man. And my whole thing about it is, Misa, how am I harassing you? I've never harassed you. I've always been a protector of you.
Hold on, y'all.
Until now.
Wow.
You understand? For you to go and try to snake that whole situation and saying, I'm the reason why you being harassed. No, your ex is the reason why you being harassed.
Uh-oh.
You understand? Your ex is the reason why your son is the way he is.
Ooh.
You understand? You know what I'm saying? This is what happened, and I'm going to let you know.
Well, give it to us, Gene. We here. We all ears.
Another YouTuber, one or two, came out and said that Justin is Wolf's father. I mean, Wolf is Justin's father. Another YouTuber came out and said that Wolf is Justin's father. Wolf is a former bodyguard of Bad Boy that was murdered by an associate with BMF.
Wow.
So now, I never said nothing, yay, nay, or whatever. Me and Puff is beefing.
Wow.
You understand? I'm not going to come out and play Super Saver or anything. You understand? I ain't got nothing to do with it. I might allude to, maybe he is, maybe he ain't. He shoot motherfuckers in the studio.
Wow.
Wolf was that type of dude. So I didn't say nothing. But I know the difference. I know that he wasn't, because they had a blood test. They had they did that with that paternity test and shit like that to prove that Justin was his son.
Wow.
Puff was mad the whole 9 yards because he had to pay Misa a large amount of child support.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Which he was.
Wait a minute. So, okay, maybe I got the story wrong. So did Misa put Diddy and Misa, did they get together and put his name on Justin's birth certificate when he was first born, or a little bit after he was born? And then he was upset because he didn't put his name, signed up for the program, and now Misa is there to collect. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. There's so much to this story, y'all. I'm telling you. So much.
starving her at first. He wasn't doing nothing for his son. That's why Suge Knight took that picture of Misa and Justin when he was hugging Misa, saying what the East Coast won't take care of, the West Coast will.
Whoa, wait a minute. Did y'all hear what Gene just said? Gene said what the East Coast or West Coast won't take care of, basically the other coast will. OMG. Misa was diabolical too. Oh my God, y'all, these women and these men, they were doing the most on the coast, y'all. On all of the coast, y'all. This is crazy. She was a hot Jezebel in them streets too. They were all hot in the drawers, the thongs, the boxers. I mean, y'all, this is crazy. Probably passing around the disease. Oh my God, y'all. Let's continue. This is grossing me out.
I told everybody about that whole picture, and then everybody said I was lying and shit. And then somebody released Suge in the same clothes that he took that picture in, playing with Justin on the floor.
Wow.
You understand? So now,
and hold on, y'all. They said that Misa was messing with him too. Misa was messing with Suge Knight too. Did you guys hear that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all heard that. I'm telling you, this is crazy, y'all. They are a whole group of people that is sleeping with each other, making kids. I mean, they don't know what who the baby daddy is, not wearing no protection. Y'all passing these bodily fluids, other people. I mean, Diddy collecting men's bodily fluids and want to play with it with cat. Y'all, this is so diabolical. This is crazy. Oh my God, these people are disgusting. Y'all making my skin crawl. Let's continue.
Lisa is mad at me and upset with me because I didn't clarify that. You understand? It wasn't for me to clarify, Misha. Wow. I ain't harassed you not one time. I ain't harassed you when you owe me $750.
Whoa.
I let it go.
Y'all, everybody take the time. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the 3 dots on the top right of your screen and go to the screen where it says subscribe and like. Subscribe and like the video. Y'all, this is crazy. This is diabolical. Y'all, Misa is a whole Jezebel. Oh my God. Nephew says this industry, the industry girls be ran through. Yes. And then we got Jane Ho Ho Merry Christmas 50 Cent baby mom over there on the stand crying, hollering, slinging snot, and then getting smart with the prosecution team, which she was questioning her. She was asking her, well, such and such that she said, well, how much is my body worth? Oh, okay. So that lets us know that you was a whole prostitute. You was basically a high paid prostitute. You was 50 Cent prostitute. But wait a minute. Did Diddy sick Jane Ho Ho on 50 Cent? Because she was a hot mess. She was for the streets. Now what dummy female, because I'm just saying I'm sorry, maybe I should be as rough, right? What woman would sit there and go rent a $10,000 house when you can go and buy a house instead of paying $10,000 a month on rent? And then you talking about you got to go and buy all this furniture? How dumb is that? You are living beyond your means. You are living way beyond your means. You're trying to keep up with this lifestyle. What if something happens and then you won't get no more of that money no more, when your child gets older, 50 Cent don't owe you no more baby, no more child support for your son. And then when Diddy, he's locked up and losing money like a, cancer patient losing weight. We love everybody, cancer patients. Everybody. I'm just saying, what if she was to lose all this money? How would she be trying to pay? Even Diddy was paying for her lawyer, and then he was paying for her rent, $10,000 a month. Y'all, I'm telling you, these girls are ho Merry Christmases. They are with the smoke. They will be doing all these things with all these different men and not one real man. A real man outside of Hollywood, even a man, period, is not going to be wiping up nobody that been slept with everybody in Hollywood and all over the country. I mean, let's be for real. Let's be honest. This is crazy. But y'all, let's listen to Gene because he's about to snap on her butt.
You've been having you've been having the money allegedly to pay me. You know what I'm saying? You got a deal with MCM. You could have sent me a bag. You could have did anything to make it good. But you just said,
wow.
now you being harassed by Gene Deal. Gene Deal ain't never harassed you, Nisa. I used to save you because you was so afraid that when you was out here giving it up on both sides of the panties trying to feed your kids.
Hold on. Did y'all hear what Gene just said? Gene Deal just said that Misa was giving it up on both sides of the panties. Or was it the thongs? Or was it the boy shorts? I don't know. Gene, yo, we got to rewind that. Gene is snapping off Misa. Misa, I think you want to leave Gene Deal alone. I don't think you want to say that two more words. The only words that you need to tell Gene Deal is, sir, I'm gonna pay you back your $700 and not say a word edgewise to him for a very long time. Cause he is, I mean, this business is for free. He giving us a discount on the business, y'all. Hold up, swole up. We got to roll that back because Gene Deal, he is snapping like a bucket of crabs on Misa. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is getting juicy.
Now you being harassed by Gene Deal. Gene Deal ain't never harassed you, Nisa. I used to save you because you was so afraid that when you was out here giving up on both sides of the panties trying to feed your kids, that Puck was gonna find out. You know what I'm saying?
Gene, was she flying from the chandelier too? I mean, she was getting it from both ends of the drawers. I mean, was it like open house where everybody's just, coming? Was it like a doorknob? Everybody was getting their turn. Gene, what was it like? You got to go into detail because we want to know. Now, you didn't open the floodgates and we are ready for the smoke, Gene. Hold on. We got to wrap that back again, y'all. Gene Deal is snap, crackling, and popping. Oh, Misa, I think you need to go have a seat and hide in the corner or something. And I say nothing else to Gene because he gave us this little bit of tea. And ma'am, you don't want him to give us the rest. But y'all, let's continue. We need to contact Gene. We need to contact Gene and go ahead and get him a documentary set up. Oh, hold up, because he is giving us the tea.
Now you being harassed by Gene Deal. Gene Deal ain't never harassed you, Nisa. I used to save you because you was so afraid that when you was out here giving it up on both sides of the panties trying to feed your kids, that Puck was gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? About them down south.
Oh.
About them Nolan.
Oh.
Should I go on?
Oh. Misa, hold on. You was tripping with no maps. You got lost. You was tripping no maps. You was down in NOLA. You was down in Hollywood. I mean, you was in Miami. I mean, you was in New York. I mean, you was tripping with no maps. You was all over the place. Like Gene Deal said, you was, getting it from all sides of the drawers. I mean, you was doing a whole lot. Is this why we trying to figure out why she don't know allegedly who the baby daddy is? I'm just saying, she was doing a whole lot. She was tripping out with no maps, y'all. Let's finish listening to Gene, because Gene is letting us know what was a real dealio with Misa, y'all. Oh my God.
Being harassed?
Nephew?
Come on, Misa. You could do better than that. You could do better than that, Misa. Ooh. You know I ain't harass you.
Ooh.
I ain't tell none of your secrets.
Oh.
I ain't say nothing about you.
Uh-oh.
But you want to put it out there and play a victim. It's Puff fault all this shit is happening with Justin. It's Puff fault all this shit is happening with you.
Uh-oh.
You remember, Misa?
Oh.
When he was mad over them Nolan niggas.
Oh.
Y'all know who them Nolan niggas is, them New York.
Oh, y'all, which Nola ninja was Misa messing with and swinging from the chandelier and giving it up on both sides of the drawers and the thongs, or maybe the boy shorts? Who was it? Was it Master P? I mean, y'all, who was it? Who was it? I mean, was it what's his name? Was it Little Boosie? Y'all, they all from NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana. Who was this man messing with Misa in NOLA? Oh my goodness. Master P? A little Boosie? Or was it Little Wayne? Oh, was it Little Wayne? I don't know, y'all. Oh my God. Dr. Sheree says no lip. Oh, Maddie says juvenile. Straight 8989 says all of them. I mean, the way it sounds, she was a Jezebel. She was out there on the midnight train to Georgia, to Louisiana. I mean, she was on the midnight train to California, to New York. I mean, Miami. She was on the midnight train to everywhere. Hey, loving myself, welcome back. Mystical. Oh my, y'all, this is getting juicy. Oh my God, Gene. Oh my God, Gene. We got to do a documentary, Gene. We got to get you in. We got to get you in, Gene.
Orleans niggas. I'm
Wow.
gonna leave it at that. Because I ain't gonna put that man business out like that.
Ooh.
Oh baby. Blue too. Maybe he is, maybe he ain't. He shoot motherfuckers in the studio. Wimp was that type of dude. So I didn't
Dr.
say nothing.
Sheree.
But I know the difference. I know that he wasn't because they had a blood test. They had they did that paternity test and shit like that to prove that Justin was his son.
Wow.
Puff was mad the whole 9 yards because he had to pay Misa a large amount of child support.
Wow.
Which he was starving her at first. He wasn't doing nothing for his son. That's why Suge Knight took that picture of Misa.
Oh, snap. Loving Myself says, see, murder. Oh my God. The Whiskey Road. Bye. I see you. Oh my God, y'all. This is crazy. Gene Dill is saying that all of these women were Jezebels, and we did not even know that they were Jezebels, right? I mean, unbeknown to us, at least myself, I didn't know that these women were doing it. I mean, oh my God. Y'all, they were, from what Gene Dill was telling us, I mean, it sounds like they were worse than men. I don't know who was running the race back then. Was it the men doing the most on the coast, or was it the women doing the most on the coast? Oh my God, Gene Dill, we need to get you in or get you an appointment, y'all. We need a camera. Oh my God. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. Wow.
And Justin, when he was hugging Misa, saying what the East Coast won't take care of, the West Coast will.
Whoa!
I told everybody about the whole picture.
Wait. So Misa is saying that she done cleaned up on the East Coast and there ain't no more men to be getting her cheeks clapped from. So she's going to, with y'all little jokers ain't handling over here on the East Coast. I'm going to the West Coast. And then when I'm finished with the West Coast, I'm going to NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana. Y'all don't keep on cutting up with me, y'all little jokers. Y'all, I'm a true Jezebel. She is a true Jezebel, allegedly, from what Gene Deal is telling us. I mean, she was for the streets, y'all. And let me say this, y'all. I don't mean to be talking about, nobody, I'm trying to be, nice about this. But y'all, I don't know who's winning the race between Little Kim and the plastic surgery doll or Misa. Y'all, they look terrible. Have y'all seen Misa? Have y'all seen Little Kim? I mean, y'all, I don't know who was their plastic surgeon, but y'all, OMG. They look bad, y'all. I don't mean to be mean and harsh, but they look bad. All that surgery is not even good for our bodies. And they got them looking like, oh my God. They got them looking so bad, and they pay so much money for that type of surgeries and mess their faces up all the way up. I'm telling you, this is crazy. But y'all, let's continue listening to G, because G got us dying laughing over here.
And then everybody said I was lying and shit. And then somebody released Suge in the same clothes that he took that picture in, playing with Justin on the floor.
Wow.
You understand? So now, Misa is mad at me and upset with me because I didn't clarify that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for me to clarify, Misa. I ain't harassed you not once.
Nephew, hold on, y'all. I don't mean to stop it. I know I'm stopping it a lot. But when I seen Misa and I seen little Kim, y'all, they was kind of scary. Almost reminded me of the Abercrombie and Fitch guy, the one that they indicted that was doing all those bad things to them boys. Y'all, I don't. That's like scary. That's like a scary look to me. I'm like, this is like a little scary. Like the surgery, I think, was taken a little bit too far. I mean, just in my opinion, and y'all know all of that stuff in the chemicals that they put in their body. Oh my, y'all, that is not good for our body with all of that. But everybody to each their own. But y'all, let's continue. Let's continue listening to Gene because I got to hear him say it again because he is off the chain.
Son, I ain't harassed you when you owe me $750. I let it go. You've been having the money allegedly to pay me. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with MCM. You could have sent me a bag. You could have did anything to make it good. But you just said
Mike Trap. Yep, botch.
Now you being harassed by Gene Deal. Gene Deal ain't never harassed you, Misa. I used to save you because you was so afraid that when you was out here giving it up on both sides of the panties trying to feed your kids, that Puck was gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? Puck was down south.
Oh my God! And Gene Deal, he is serious as a heart attack. He said when you was out here giving it up on both sides of the draws, and y'all, Gene Deal was trying to look out for the cookout, but Misa, she didn't appreciate that. Misa got a couple of dollars in her pocket and still didn't pay Gina to this day $750. I mean, this is crazy, y'all. This is diabolical, y'all. This is crazy. Oh my God. Mike Trap says factory made Barbies. Oh my, yes, them girls. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but them girls, they look bad, y'all. They look really, really bad. And little Kim was so beautiful. Like her natural beauty, y'all remember, little Kim, I was, when I was back in high school, back in the day, bumping little Kim, I was like, oh, look at little Kim and Foxy Brown. But y'all, they just like almost like a Halloween scary movie project or something. I don't know what them people they look a little scary, but y'all, let's continue.
About them Nolan. Should I go on?
Gene.
Harassed? Come on, Misha. You could do better than that.
Wow.
You could do better than that, Misha. You know I ain't harassed you.
Oh,
I ain't tell none of your secrets.
Nephew says Vivica Fox was so defined. Now she just looked like something out of a horror. Yes, her too. Do they have like a special doctor, F you up doctor? Because I think that's who they went to. They went to the F you up doctor and got the F you up special because I'm telling you, them girls look terrible. And all of them were beautiful women. Like, there's no way I'm gonna go up under the knife and try to get me a nose job and some, I guess, cheek implants, breasts and badonkadonk. There's no way that I'm not happy with myself to where I'm going to change like my physical body look. Like, that's crazy. And that stuff, when you get old, it starts to drop and droop, tatas and stuff. I mean, y'all, this is crazy. And they spend millions. I mean, I don't know millions, but probably millions. Like going to them Hollywood doctors that be doing all that. They probably spend a lot of money, maybe millions, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to get their bodies in a certain way. And I'm like, y'all look work. Y'all should have just kept y'all's natural beauty. Maybe put a little bit of makeup on or something. You know what I'm saying? Makeup can enhance your beauty, for a safer, way. But y'all went under the knife and y'all can't even go back and reverse what has been done. Could y'all imagine laying on the table and then you get a nose job, and then the nose job is the nose is like hiked up a little bit to the right or to the left, or it's like hanging on the too far, not between your eyes. Y'all, I would be hotter than fish grease. There's no way I would be. But y'all, they look scary, but they're all beautiful women. I could not believe, and I'm saying I looked at these pictures like, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I was like, let me go see what Misa looks like. Because when she was at the trial, she looked a mess. Like these women they ran through, and now they're trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do, but it looks scary. I'm just saying it looks scary, and it looks like they have a low self-esteem. Being ran through, being abused by all these men. But like I said, when you're in that lifestyle, this is what comes with the lifestyle. Now, whether you want to stay, outside in that area, that's for you to decide. But we all know what comes with the territory. That's just like if you out there selling street pharmacists, situations, things, right? That comes with probably, carrying pow-pows, running from the police. When you put yourself in a certain situation, it comes with certain things. Let's just be for real. Let's just be honest. I mean, there's no way that you're over there with a high value, I'm saying high value man, somebody, a mogul, and you think that he's, for one, going to be faithful to you, and for two, treat you great. I mean, come on. Diddy was, he was on top of the world, but a whole mess inside. But y'all, let's continue because Gene got us laughing. Let's play it.
I ain't say nothing about you. But you want to put it out there and play a victim.
Uh-oh.
It's Puff fault all this shit is happening with Justin. It's Puff fault all this shit is happening with you.
Wow.
You remember Lisa?
Oh, G Dill said, do you remember, Misa? Do you remember the times? Do you remember? And if you don't remember, I can help you remember. Let's start with that $750 that you owe me because you were scared because you didn't want Diddy to know that you was out here in them streets, acting a fool, cutting up, being a whole Jezebel. And I try to help you, Misa, and then you're going to try to say that I'm harassing you? Misa, hold up, swole up, Misa. Misa, you got the game twisted. You don't know who you think you're talking to. Who do you think, Misa? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm Gene Deal. And I know a whole lot of information. I know all of you, a lot of your business. I ain't gonna say all. I know a lot of your business. And you don't want me to put that business up for sale. Because I can go to a whole other place, Netflix, or somebody. There's some other entities that will go ahead and be happy to buy this story. Because this story is juicy. I don't know. We're gonna have to get Gene Deal, y'all. We're gonna have to do our own Gene Deal documentary. Gene Deal, we need you to come over here to the studio. But y'all, let's continue.
When he was mad over them Nolan niggas. Y'all know who them Nolan niggas is, them New Orleans niggas.
Wow.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Wow.
I ain't gonna put that man business out like that. Oh baby.
Oh, snap.
My favorite feature is the schedule.
Oh, snap, crackle, pop. We're going to have to get Gene on the hotline. We're going to have to call Gene up, OMG, because Gene Deal, oh, y'all, Gene Deal, he got the tea. Hold on, y'all. We're going to go out with a song, y'all. Y'all want to do Midnight Train to Georgia? Oh, my goodness, because Misa was on a Midnight Train to Georgia. Y'all, this is crazy. This is diabolical, y'all. Misa is tripping with no maps, and she does not understand that Gene Deal is not playing with her by no means, no way, shape, or form. He is not playing with her or any of them other folks out there in them streets, y'all. Hold up, swole up. Let's see. We got to go out with a song, even though YouTube is gonna take it off, but we got to go out. We got to go out with a song. We got to find a song. I don't know if it's going to be Encore or I don't know, Midnight Train to Georgia. Or maybe we play some Encore again. I don't know. Let's see. We can play Sade Jezebel. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Y'all know I love me some Sade. Hold on. We got to play Jezebel by Sade. Y'all know Sade is my girl, y'all. Sade is my girl. Sade is my girl. Let's play Jezebel. Where is Jezebel at? Let's see. Let's space and then Jezebel. That's what Misa is. Misa is a whole Jezebel during survival. Ooh, hold up, swole up. Yeah, let's see. Uh-oh. We gonna pay some Sade. One more, like, hold on. Cause yo, I am in my hold on, we got to play. Let me see some Sade. Hold up, swole up. We gotta play some hold on. Let me see. Sade Soldier. Cause this is what I'm telling you, we need to make a whole, let me see. We need to make a y'all heard Smooth Operator? Hold on. I know I'm gonna take this off because I know I'm gonna get, like, you know, a hit. But y'all I know y'all know this one. This was another song by Misa. I mean, for Misa. We gotta offer up a couple of songs to 50 Cent because Misa, she was a mess. And we got to make sure that we get this hey. Y'all know Sade, she be karaoke. I'm in my karaoke bag. Where my baby at? Hold on, baby. We need to have a karaoke night. I am in my karaoke, but hold on. One more song. Hold on, one more song. And let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let me clear this out. Let's play some y'all know Layla Hathaway. Hold up. Layla Hathaway. Yeah, there you go. That's my song right here too. I know I love some music now. Hold on, wait. This is my song right here. But Boney, hold on. We having church. We having our little church over here. Hold on. Boney James, hold on. No, I wanna listen to hold on. I got another one, y'all. Hold on. We're just doing karaoke. We just doing some karaoke. Hold on, cause we gotta pay some let's play some Leela James. Y'all heard of Leela James? Leela James, this is my girl too. Leela James, oh my goodness, that is my girl. Leela James. Let's play some Leela James, y'all. And this is gonna be deleted, so this is karaoke. Just a karaoke. Let's see Leela James. That's my girl. Y'all know Leela James? Y'all, this is Leela James. This is one of my girls right here. This is my girl. Now, this song right here, oh my goodness, y'all. This
Mounjaro for adults with
one
type 2
of my
diabetes.
favorite songs too. I got a lot of them, as you know.
I see you.
Hurry up, commercial.
And you. And you.
Why are these YouTube commercials playing with my emotions tonight? What in the world is going on, right? Loving myself, so Jamila is sleeping. I know he like my baby is over there cutting up and having a whole karaoke night while he is in the 12th dream. I'm gonna go. Let's see. Okay, that's my song. Okay, let me stop cutting up, y'all. Let me get my badonkadunk off of here and go see what my baby that fell asleep on me, y'all. My baby that fell asleep on me. At least I know I made sure my baby had some food. He did a live earlier. He did 2 lives today. But let me get off here playing because I know he is probably in the 12th dream. But y'all, at the end of the day, 50 Cent is on Troll Patrol. He's going on these tours. He's telling us he has so much coverage of Diddy. I mean, yo, just saying. What else does he have? It seems like he's going to be maybe the second documentary is probably going to be even like better than the last, right? I'm just saying, right? It's crazy. Oh, excuse me. Manny says, peace, sis. Peace, Manny. Thank you for coming. Thank you, all of my mods, everybody who showed up, all my news. Oh, that's my baby. That's my baby. Baby, I was trying to sing and I thought you was like in the 12th dream. I was like, where my baby at? I'm trying to sing to you, baby. But my baby's up. Okay, good. I'm about to come in the room. I am leaving the studio. I'm about to end the live. But y'all, thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for everything. My baby says, I just was wondering, when were you going to come sing to be like that? Stop. You know, I sing to you like that. Stop playing. But especially that song. You know, that's one of my favorites. But y'all, thank you guys all. I love every one of you guys. Always lead with love, peace, and tranquility, y'all. And we going to do it again tomorrow. Hasta luego, y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.